Hello and welcome to my special podcast series, Staying Aligned in Uncertain Times. I'm really glad you're here. Right now, many of us are feeling heightened waves of anxiety and uncertainty, especially in light of recent events. In this 7-part series, we're diving into each of the chakras, exploring tools and insights that can help us ground ourselves, stay centered, and find peace in the midst of change. I'm Charlene Murphy, and I know firsthand how overwhelming these times can feel. If you're experiencing anxiety, stress, or simply a sense of being off-center, know that you're not alone. In each episode, I'll share simple yet powerful practices to help you reconnect with yourself, to calm your mind, and navigate this intense season with more grace, balance, and resilience. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let's get started on this journey together. Today's episode, how to allow pleasure into your life post-election. In this second episode of our Chakra Healing Series, we explore the Sacral Chakra, a powerful center of creativity, pleasure, and adaptability. Qualities that are especially vital in times of collective stress and uncertainty. Located in the pelvic area, the sacral chakra connects us to the richness of life's experiences and is the source of our passion and resilience. So while the root chakra grounds us with stability like we explored yesterday, the sacral chakra invites us to connect with the joy, the beauty, and creativity, helping us to find balance amidst challenges like post-election anxiety. So what is the sacral chakra and what does it do? So the sacral chakra, also known as Svadhisthana, which translates to sweetness, the sweetness of life, is our pleasure center and the gateway to life's sensory beauty. This chakra allows us to experience feelings of joy, connection, and creativity. It's through this energy center that we engage fully with our world through sights, sounds, taste, touch, and emotions. By nurturing our sacral chakra, we're reminded that life includes moments of sweetness and beauty, even when the external world feels turbulent. It's associated with the color orange and corresponds to the suit of cups in the tarot. Albert Einstein, one of my favorite spiritual teachers, reminds us to look deep into nature and then you will understand everything better. I think what he's talking about is the cyclical nature of everything. And there's a time and a place, right? So, challenges to the sacral chakra. Today's world often discourages passion and sensitivity, and especially now, we're just not feeling it, encouraging us to suppress our emotions rather than embrace them. We're taught to second guess our natural impulses, or what I call intuition, and even feel guilt for taking pleasure in the simple joys of life. These societal pressures can result in a disconnected sacral chakra, where we may feel numb or lack inspiration. Can anybody relate? It happens. When, not if, when the sacral chakra is blocked or imbalanced, we might experience feelings of inadequacy, emotional unfulfillment, or low motivation. I call it low mojo. On the other hand, an overactive sacral chakra can lead to addictive behaviors and overindulgence as a means of coping. So a balanced sacral chakra allows us to stay grounded in our passions and creativity, empowering us to respond to challenges with adaptability and resilience. So if you're feeling disconnected from your sacral chakra right now, which a lot of us are, I have some tips that can help you reconnect with your sacral energy. Restoring balance to the sacral chakra start with becoming aware of your relationships with pleasure, creativity, and connection. How important is that to you? Where is that on your value scale? Consider whether you feel open to life's sensory experiences, like trying new foods, savoring food, music, beauty, and nature. I mean, there's such an abundance of beauty surrounding us. And here are a few simple ways that you can nurture this energy center yourself today. You can embrace movement. Dance, yoga, and even just mindful stretching helps release blocked energy in the hips and pelvis. And movement is such a big energy shifter, right? When I used to have my office in Pacific Grove and I saw people in person, I kept a hula hoop in my office. And when I did energy healing and chakra balancing, and if I detected that there was some sluggish energy around the sacral chakra when we were finished, I would ask my clients to use a hula hoop. And lo and behold, just right away, you cannot hula hoop and be serious at the same time, right? So it really releases that energy, that blocked energy, and it just allows you to play. It allows you to, get into the motion. The motions take over your mindset. I think that's the big key and the big takeaway here, right? So once we start moving our bodies and changing the energy, our minds follow. Another tip is to find beauty in your surroundings. That's what I did on the second day, on the 6th. I went out and raked leaves. I had to ground myself. I was pretty upset and very angry. And it's fall. And so I'm raking the leaves and I'm looking at the trees, and I just stopped and marveled and said, well, the trees are still beautiful. And then I'm surrounded by mountains. I live in the Southern Oregon Valley. And I looked at the mountains and I had the same feeling and the same thought. And I said out loud, well, the mountains are still beautiful. And that fueled me for the rest of the day and reminded me of the bigger picture, basically. Feeling weighed down by energetic clutter? It's time for a reset. My free 22-day psychic cleanse is a self-paced online course designed to help you release stagnant energy and reconnect with your vibrant, intuitive self. Move through the lessons at your own pace and watch your clarity, alignment, and sense of peace grow. Ready to feel lighter and attract better? Take the course at charlenemurphy.com/courses. That's charlenemurphy.com/courses. So the last thing you can do here, at least on my list, there's many things you can do, is to explore your senses. Savor a favorite meal, try something new, try a new scent, a new essential oil blend, a new perfume, listen to inspiring music. Music is the language that most people can really relate to, and it just raises their vibration and their energy so fast, right? Everybody has their favorite music. Put that on and you'll see your sacral energy, your pleasure centers just really wake up. Giving attention to the senses can awaken your creative flow as well, right? Get you out of your head, into your body. All right, so let's talk about some other tools that you can use to enhance, open, heal your sacral chakra so that you can allow pleasure into your life. It's a natural state of human being, right? So using essential oils is my favorite way. They can gently open up the sacral chakra just by smelling the beautiful scents like jasmine, wild orange, even patchouli. Patchouli to me is very grounding, but it's also very floral, earthy, very delicious when it's diluted with something else. I don't like it straight. I like it mixed with some lavender and orange. That's my secret sauce that I make for myself. Primo, right? It wakes things up and it grounds things at the same time. It's wonderful. So this will stimulate your sensuality, which is all about your sacral energy, your creativity, and your inner calm. So you can diffuse your essential oils at home, and this allows the fragrance to, meander through the entire space. And it really does support your journey to self-connection so that you're always connected to that scent. Are you open to receiving all the blessings and abundance life has to offer you? Or are you unknowingly blocking your blessings? Find out with my free receptivity quiz and learn how to realign with your natural ability to receive. Take the quiz today at charlenemurphy.com/receptivity. That's charlenemurphy.com/receptivity. Those of you who know me know I'm big on affirmations because they change the neural pathways in our brains. So they are simple yet powerful tools that we can use to activate whatever it is that we're wanting to activate. In this case, your sacral chakra, right? So you can practice these regularly. You can make up your own. Here are the ones that I have. I am open to life's beauty and sweetness. I allow myself to experience pleasure and creativity. I am adaptable and resilient to times of change. Of course, I am a Gemini. Being adaptable is one of my greatest assets. If it's not yours, borrow this affirmation so that you can feel that adaptability and flexibility happening with you, getting out of that rigid space and the movement in your energy field, in your body, in your sacral. I am adaptable and resilient in times of change. All righty. So some final thoughts from my blog post that you can also find on my website, charlenemurphy.com. You'll see I have the entire series as we go on day by day on my website. And I also have some other links and tools that can help you in your own journey with balancing and enhancing your chakras, all of them. So our sacral chakra reminds us that self-care and connection to joy are essential, especially during times like this, where we feel disconnected, we feel off, we feel maybe even a little fearful of our neighbors, not knowing who's who, what's what, everything feels a little sideways, right? And so by being in our own bubble and putting on our blinders and being in our own world, we can embrace our personal pleasure and our creativity. And when we do that, we foster a sense of balance. We make it easier to navigate life's transitions with grace. We realize that there's so many layers to this life. There's our picture, the extended picture of our neighborhood or our country or our state, and then, the rest of the world. Looking to nature is probably one of the most balancing thing that you can do right now for all of your chakras. And I talk about that in every episode. Each of us has the power, really, to cultivate moments of beauty, connection, and gratitude. That's an inside job. Despite what's going on in the world and despite external circumstances and situations, we do have that power to cultivate and to change energy. It just takes some practice and some mindfulness, right? So take a deep breath, look outside and notice the colors of fall or whatever season it is in your part of the world. Look at the seasons, look at nature all around you, and open yourself to life's gifts, the sweetness, the beauty, and trust in your ability to adapt and to thrive. I choose beauty. And here's a little reminder for you. Since this is day 2, I want you to keep this in mind as you progress through the 7 chakras, that the chakra system is a hierarchy. right? It starts in the base of your spine and it goes all the way to the top of your head, if you look at it from a linear perspective like that, where each level builds on the stability of the one below. For you to fully experience in the pleasures of the sacral and get creative and feel connection and the potential of each of the chakras above, your root chakra needs first must be met. That's why it's at the bottom. It's the base. It is the base chakra. So if you need to go and look at that article from yesterday, go take a look at the root chakra and how to balance that. So I guess what I want to say is to be gentle with yourself, to pace yourself, and take your time on this journey. Your journey is unique to you and different from everybody else's. Healing is not a race. It's a personal unfolding. Just allow it to be. Embrace each step. Honor where you are. I know I honor where you are. And trust that balance and fulfillment will come as you connect more deeply with each chakra's energy. Thank you for joining me today on the Enchanted Empath podcast. I hope you discovered something magical to carry with you as you move through your day. Remember, your intuition is your superpower. Trust it, nurture it, and let it guide you. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love for you to leave a review or share how my podcast has helped you on your journey. Until next time, stay connected to your inner light and keep shining brightly. You are magic. I'll see you soon.